Welcome, folks, to my first Let's Play on this channel. But I've done loads of Let's Plays before, so just because this is my first Let's Play on this channel, don't be like disappointed or something like that. I'm actually using a controller right now because I got this like controller adapter thing, so I can play a PS2 controller on the computer emulator thing. So it's pretty cool. But anyways, our Let's Play is a Game Boy game, so we should probably press any button to continue. I don't see any button on the controller here, but I'm assuming that we can press any type of button, whether it be start or X or square or whatever, or if you are using an actual Game Boy, A or B. So anyways, let's go. We are playing a game by Nintendo. And we're playing a game by Rare. Now, the weird thing is by this point Rare has been part of Microsoft. So obviously this is a portable game, but you can see it's Donkey Kong Country 3 anyway. So we're going to be playing Donkey Kong Country 3 for the Game Boy Advance. The reason why I chose the Game Boy Advance version, let me get going here, is because, well, I guess you could say, I guess you could say that the Game Boy Advance version has a few differences from the Super Nintendo version. First off, you can notice the graphics is Dixie Kong here has a purpley kind of hat rather than your standard like pinky hat from the past game. But anyways, let's go into Wrinkly's retreat. And here we see Wrinkly.
Hello there, it's me, Miss Wrinkly Kong. I found life too hectic at school with all those naughty criminals pestering me all the time, so I've decided to find my inner self.
So she's meditating, basically.
It's so relaxing here, although sometimes it seems like something's missing. Perhaps it can help? While you're on your travels, keep an eye out for strange banana birds. If you manage to find any, bring them back here.
Okay, we will.
Go on then! Off you go! Get out of here! Oh, by the way, you can save your progress at any time by pressing star to access your inventory.
So yeah, that's one difference between this game and the Super Nintendo version, is that you don't have to go back here to save every time. You would normally have to go back here. It was originally called Wrinkly's Save Cave. Anyways, let's see what's in here.
Hello there, young Dixie. My name's Bazaar, and this is my general store. All my brothers are scattered around these islands. Pop in and say hello if you think you spot one of them on your travels.
I'll ask him questions later. But anyways, yeah, there are these bears all around the world, and basically, if you, they're basically kind of like the side quests of the game, honestly. So anyways, let's go into Funky's Rentals here. Yo, Dixie, what's happening? I'm set up my smoking new boat shop on this island, but that's not all. I've also brought your ex and cousin Kiddy Kong along for the ride. So basically, Kiddy Kong's the Donkey Kong of this game, if you will. He has the same basic features of Donkey Kong, except, well, I'll tell you later. He may be a toddler, but if you throw him upwards, you almost reach the stars. Oh, yeah! And if you throw him, he's humongous, but he can smash through the floor in some areas. Trust me. Oh, we'll find out. Anyways, we're going to do this challenge later. We're just going to go on with the main game. So, we are going to beat this game 100%. And if I can recall, there is something here. Yes, there is. Now, these things can be annoying.
So, you found the secret banana bird case to release the imprisoned bird. You must watch the sequence of lights and then repeat it exactly using the directions on the control pad. The plus control pad, of course. It seems like a waste of time to me. Why can't these developers go with something more interesting?
Well, I don't know. You'll have to ask the developers, Cranky. So that was Cranky Kong. So you have to go and repeat the directions, so. Like that. And now we get a banana bird. They get harder as the game goes on, but since I remembered, I thought I'd do it now. So anyways, without any further ado, folks, let's go into Lake Orangatanga. And also the level names have changed, by the way. This one's called Lakeside Limbo. I can't remember the original name, but I'll probably put it like as like a text thing on the video for you folks. Anyways, let's go inside. Even though the level names have changed, they are the same levels, though. They didn't change any levels in the game. They didn't change some around, though. Like, there's some, oh, sorry, I didn't want to do that. I want to switch. You can switch Kongs, and then you can toss them up like this. Up. By pressing the B button in the directions. Then you can go over here and get some lives. Another thing to note about the GBA version of this game is that the music's completely different. I don't know the full story, but the original music was used in the Super Nintendo version, but they hired some guy to make new music for this game, which I thought was pretty interesting. I don't know why, but I will say that there are some things I do have to complain about music-wise, but we'll get there later because generally the music's pretty good. Yeah, but so yeah, there's our first bonus coin. When you beat bonus rooms, then you get bonus coins, and I'll show you what bonus coins do at a later time. This guy's name is Coin, and in DKC2 they had these things called DK coins, which look like that, and you just find them in a level and you collect them. In this game, you have to defeat a certain enemy in order to get coins. They reuse this feature in Donkey Kong 64 in order to get blueprints for some guy named Snide. By the way, I'm never LPing that game, just saying. I actually do believe there's something down here. I'm not sure. That's another thing, is I kind of know where some of the bonus rooms are, but I haven't played this game in a while. So, I'll find as many as I can, and then when I finish the world, I'll go back and go get them. Like, I'll do the research to, like, get them, so that way you aren't sitting around here with me looking for bonus rooms. Generally, there's 2 in a level, but sometimes there's more. So here you have to get the green bananas as they appear. You have to get as many as there are on the counter. In the last one, it was collecting stars. So the type of bonus game changes over time, but these generally are really easy. Like, if I was playing the first Donkey Kong Country, I really wouldn't go through the liberty of explaining most of this to you folks, because unfortunately, Donkey Kong Country 3 is like the oddball of the bunch. And the reason why I say that is because of a few reasons. I'll get to who this guy is in just a second, but you can pick up barrels and kill people with it, basically. But I have more to say about him. But basically, like, this was released very late in the Super Nintendo's life cycle. And so the problem was that, I think there's something up there. Yeah, there's a balloon up there. So let's see if we can go get it somehow. Yeah, that's a 3-life one. Not many people really heard about this particular game. But anyways, the deal with Ellie, this one's name is Ellie. She's an elephant, or he/she. But the thing is that she's like your replacement for one of the most common animal buddies in all of Donkey Kong Country, and that is Rambi. He was a rhinoceros, and basically, like, he was one of those main animal buddies that you knew about, similar to Eggnoard, I think, Eggnoard, and Squawks, because they were on all 3 Donkey Kong games, but Rambi wasn't, and I don't know why. So what you do here is you basically pull down these door thingies, and then you run through the doors in time, and we're also going to get that coin. Yep. The annoying thing about Kitty's throw is that he throws from underhand, and so you can't just throw him right above you like you can with Dixie, but with Kitty, when you throw Kitty, you can't throw him as high. So, you know, those are just some of the things you need to watch out for. You can fall through those doors like that, so it's a quicker way of getting around rather than going all the way around. Just one of the few features of this particular level. And levels like it, for that matter. So I can't remember if there's anything up here or not. Yes, there is. This is, I believe, where coin is. So we want to go up here. See, that's annoying, see, because the thing's right above you, but you have to kind of move to the side a bit. Unfortunately, you can't do this with Kitty, so you actually have to toss. Toss Kitty upwards, even though he doesn't fly as far. That's a pretty annoying jump right there, but that gets you a bonus barrel. So, if I didn't mention already, Dixie can do this twirly thingamajig, and that basically is kind of like a hover ability. Unfortunately, once again, there's some weird things with the later Donkey Kong games. Like, in Donkey Kong 64, Dixie wasn't in it. Instead, someone completely different who had the same powers. So there's just some weird stuff like that. So that's why this game is kind of like the oddball of the bunch. You also can jump downwards. I just keep forgetting to. Go, 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 go! Yeah! And that's a checkpoint barrel. If I never mentioned that. That's a checkpoint barrel. When you die, you can go back to the checkpoint barrel. But if you enter a certain code, you don't get them. Just to make your game harder. Okay, let's see if there's anything down here. Nope, just a shortcut. See, I always look at... here's another thing about this game that's kind of interesting. Is, like... This game's a bit more maze-like in its structure, really. Like, in the first Donkey Kong game, it was always just moving to the right, you know what I mean? But here, you're moving upwards, generally. And your progress is not always to the right. And that threw some gamers off when they played this game, which is why some people didn't like it as much. Trying to remember. Oh, yeah, this is the wrong way. Okay. Well, this is the right way. I just don't want to go that way, is what I'm trying to say. Nope. Fail. And this is what I hate about Kitty. Stop crying! And that can get annoying, especially if you, like, suck at this game. And I don't necessarily suck at this game. When I was younger, I did. So that really started to get to me. The it really just gets annoying over time. Just like... Shut up, you know? There you go. And this time we're gonna jump this way, because there's a bonus barrel over here. Which is why I wanted to go this way. So this bonus barrel, let's see. It's to find the coin one, and this one you jump across these dudes. You have to watch out for the bees. A bee! No! So, sorry, I was making an NCS reference. But, yeah, if you fail, then you don't lose your Kong, you just fail the bonus, so you have to go back and do it. Or if you can't access it, then you're pretty much screwed. In this case, we are not screwed, though. We can go back and try again. And you don't really get any, like, punishment for failing. I actually kind of like this game more than I like the other ones, though, I will say. Oh... Come on! Anyways, but the reason why I kind of like it is just, like, it's probably the most structurally sound. Like, in the first game, they were just kind of, like, experimenting with the bonus rooms. In the second game, they did have a lot more structure to it. But this game, I think, just kind of, like, perfected everything overall. People complain about, like, the graphics in the GBA version, how they're just so much brighter, but they don't really bother me that much. So, I don't know. I win. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention my intro. There's kind of a funny story behind it, but basically I have this mic now. I used to be using my internal mic whenever I made videos, like any type of video. I don't think there's anything down there, so I'm not even gonna bother. But I got a mic, and so I was testing the mic, and I just kind of did different sounds, like there, you know, you gotta go watch out for the shh and stuff like that, because it can make a weird sound on your mic when you do it. I don't know the problem with that, but that always kind of fails. But so you gotta kind of test those things just to make sure, like, your mic is too close to you or too far away from you, especially if you're using a headset like me. And when you get all your extra lives, then you, wow, stupid. Then you get an extra life. So the game, all the Donkey Kong Country games really can. It's pretty easy to rack up lives unless you really suck. And also, if you get 100 bananas, you get an extra life. They kind of took some Mario elements in there, which I kind of like, because Donkey Kong is where Mario first came from. Okay, you can put barrels down also, if I didn't mention. So here, what you gotta do, in order to kill coin, you gotta toss it upwards, but you gotta do it at just the right, like, spot. I think you just do it from the ground, actually. Nope, almost did it. Nope, apparently not. So we're gonna put this back down. So let's just try it this way. There we go. And now we got our coin. And it's also pretty cool that it just gives you the coin, like, if you can't, like, you know, they don't make it, like, super hard to actually get to the coins. They just give you the coin when you kill them, which I also kind of like. It makes it a bit more fast-paced. But anyways, I was saying about my mic. What happened was, here, and this is the end of the level, I want to tell you a few things about the map before I get into my story, but, so basically, if you look, there are these flags on here. I'm going to try and do this, that way you can see it better. But the yellow flag means that you got the coin in the level. So you killed coin, you got your DK coin. If the flag behind it is pink, that means Dixie cleared it. If it's blue, that means Kitty cleared it, but that doesn't really matter. If it's flying, like, upwards, like that, like you can see how it's like a full rectangle, it's blowing nicely in the breeze, then that means you got all the bonuses. Where if it's flying downwards, which there's no example right now, but you will see in a bit, then, it will not be a deal. And then, when they have a K on them, and I'll show you over here, that means that you have not beaten the level yet. But I think that part was pretty obvious. But first, before we go to the next level, we're going to go into Cranky's dojo here.
Welcome to my training arena. I'm fed up with you young whippersnappers having all the fun.
I think I did the wrong voice there.
So I'm improving my skills for my next big adventure, Cranky Kong Country! Woo!
Yeah, no one's rooting for you. But anyways, if you basically, if you can, basically in this minigame, there's minigames all across the map. It basically costs you a coin, but you can play as Cranky, and if you win, you get that banana bird, which we want for Ringling. These are some of the side questy kind of things. So basically, when the you'll see how it works. So that one was bouncing low, and I just miserably failed there. I kind of failed. Sorry. So let's go back in and let's try this again. Okay, so now, if you press the bottom... Oh, now it's bouncing up! You suck! You can't memorize this shit! Stupid! I'm gonna spend all my banana coins on this. Or bear coins. I'm used to Donkey Kong Country 2 words. So you kinda have to watch. And then there's ones that bounce really high where you can go up like that. Most of them are going to be on mid-height, but some of them are going to be higher. You can kind of like scroll it, kind of. It would be so much easier to play this minigame with the analog stick, but unfortunately you can't do that because you have a GBA. Of course, I'm not sure whether if you have like a 3DS, then maybe it would be easier to do this game, like this minigame. But I'm not sure. Like they could have just directly ported it, and it would actually be harder. But anyways, that's all there is to that minigame. It gets harder as time goes on.
Excellent skills you managed to feed on.
Oh, I'm failing with my voices today.
Excellent skills you managed to deflect all the spiky critters.
Yeah, completed the Master's Challenge.
Take this bird, I'm sure it'll be useful somehow.
So with that banana bird, folks, I think we're going to end this video because of the fact that I think we're somewhere around like 15-ish minutes. And I don't want my videos to get too long. I've talked about that before in past LPs and other channels. So, in the next episode, we will go... Crap. We will go... Stupid. We are going to go to the level that's over here. So, I'll see you then. We'll figure out what level's over there next time. See you then.